Hi everyone, so today we have an analysis video of the Nevada governor race between the Democrat Steve Sisolak and the Republican Adam Laxalt. So today we will be looking at the polling data that we've been getting out of the state of Nevada. We'll be looking at the Nevada gubernatorial election for 2018 as well as 2014. We'll be looking at both of those things. We'll also be looking at the Nevada primaries results for the Nevada governor race. We'll be looking at the primary turnout. We'll also be looking at the 2016 results in the state of Nevada to see if there are any ground to be made up here and by either political party. We'll also be looking at Trump's approval rating, which is actually in May it was sort of gaining ground at 42.5%, but now it is dropped to 40%, which is very interesting, to say the least. In Nevada, we'll be looking at Trump's approval rating there. We'll also be looking at the popularity of the incumbent Governor Brian Sandoval. So, looking at the state of Nevada, this is a Hillary Clinton state back from 2016. It is a possibility for the Republicans to retain the seat based on the popularity of the incumbent governor. I just wanted to say briefly, this is a new series I'm starting, and there will be videos going up daily about each of the gubernatorial races for all the seats that are in gray right now, including contentious races like Florida, races like Ohio, and other contested races. I decided not to include states like Oklahoma, Vermont, and Tennessee, as this would create a lot of analysis videos, and I don't really have time to do all of them. So I'll just be doing the ones that are perceived as competitive. But anyway, back to the video. Nevada is a very interesting state as it is becoming more democratic. I don't know why RCP likes to refresh every second. But let's go into some polling data. So this one was done in July, and it does have Adam Laxalt ahead by 1%, which is very interesting. I mean, if we look at the registration, Democrat is 37%, Republican is 34%, Independent is 20%, and something else is 4%, and undecided is 2%. If I can find the, this is the Senate race, but if I look at the gubernatorial race, we can see we have the Republican Adam Laxalt and the Democrat Steve Sisolak. It does show a very narrow lead for the Republicans, 41.6 to 41% for the Democrats. So that's 3 votes between them, which definitely is within the margin of error. But that's all we're going to look at for this specific poll. And we are going to go on to the 2014 results from the state of Nevada between the incumbent Republican Brian Sandoval, who won in a landslide, against the Democrat Bob Goodman. Sorry about that. So that was very interesting to see that a state like Nevada would elect a Republican by this sort of margin. He even won the county in Las Vegas. I mean, it was pretty much a blowout for him in the primary and in the general election. So that was interesting to see, but on the other hand, it shows that all of the political pundits rate this as safe Republican. The polling showed him ahead. They didn't even take many polls because it was perceived that the Republican would win in a landslide, and he did. And that was very good for the Republicans in the state of Nevada, gaining ground from 2012, but that was mostly due to the popularity of the incumbent. But this time around, the Republican is not as popular. Adam Laxalt he's an interesting candidate, to say the least. If we go to the Wikipedia page for 2018, we can see obviously all of that stuff, but Adam Laxalt, taken from the inside, gets the endorsement of President Trump, which will help him, but it won't be enough because the primary turnout shows a Democratic lead. And if a Democratic lead is leading in primary turnout, it doesn't necessarily spell good news for the GOP, as primary turnout is generally older and whiter and more, and in the general election it is much more diverse, and these diverse groups tend to vote for the Democrats. So very interesting things, still too close to call to characterize it. Yet if we look at the Nevada primary results, obviously Trump winning, obviously the Republicans would get more votes in this sort of thing. Obviously both parties did a caucus, so it is a bit different. So that's why we will, for the most part, ignore that piece of data. If we look at Trump's approval rating, -7, underwater. And if we look at the incumbent governor, not running, he could sort of boost up the Republican here. But if we look at Trump's approval rating here, underwater by 7%. And that's why I'm characterizing this as a tilt Democratic governorship, saying that Steve Sisolak could be the next governor from the state of Nevada, more likely to be the next governor than Adam Laxalt, which is very interesting. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.